Let's begin with food security. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the release of 40,000 metric tons of assorted grains from the National Strategic Grains Reserve to needy Nigerians. The orders came after a closed-door meeting with the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Mohammed Abubakar. Meanwhile, the Director General of the World Trade Organization, WTO, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, warned that a potential food crisis is on the offing, especially for some African countries. Babajide, I can say that Nigeria will be affected in this because of insecurity. If there's any other reason adduced in any other country, but because of insecurity, Nigerians might have to pay for the for food, pay higher.
Yes, we are even already paying higher, so it's not might. Might is talking in the probability, but we're already paying a hefty price for our inability to secure our country. If you do a market survey now, you'll be shocked. Within a space of 3-4 months, the rate at which food prices have been climbing, it's unprecedented and it's scary, because we all know that in Nigeria, when prices begin to go up, they don't come down. They don't come down, they just keep climbing. And things like high diesel prices and all that have also worsened matters. Yes. Because these trucks that bring these vehicles,
yes, they use diesel.
Man diesel, the rest of the others, that is diesel that they use.
From the north, from the south.
If you ask builders now, maybe we are going to do another survey soon. If you ask builders now, the cost of sand, for example, builders in Lagos, yes, the cost of sand has gone up because they have to bring the sand
big trucks.
In those big trucks, they have to bring them from Ogun State. They have to bring granite and the rest also from Ogun State and other places. So by the time you factor the cost of diesel, it will just go up.
Sure
so it has gone up. Somebody said he bought, a friend of mine said he bought a tipper,
sharp sand.
A tipper of sharp sand for 60,000 naira. And I'm like, what? In the Lagos area, 9-inch block is now sold for 370 naira, just one, which could break when you are building. That 6-inch block, some will sell for 350. Of course, in some parts of the country, it's just in the realm of 250, 270.
Or the almighty cement now.
Cement, 4,000, 4,100 for a bag of cement. But you see, this diesel matter that we have not addressed, and with oil hovering around $100 per barrel, definitely will push the price of other things higher. I'm just worried that it appears that this thing has come a bit late, because people are going to celebrate Easter. It's already close. People are going to celebrate Salah. It's close. Then are we sure that it is the people who really need them? Because the president was talking about the needy. Are we sure that it will get to those people?
As usual.
If middlemen hijack these things, at the end of the day, the aim of releasing these grains will not be achieved. We need the people who need them the most to be the ones that will be able to access them. And the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs must be on top of his game and ensure that it's not hijacked by middlemen.
Well, obviously, Nigerians seem to be very resilient, and some people would describe us as docile, because it has never been as bad as this in terms of cost of livelihood, cost of living, the purchasing power, as in around the country. And I expected that, look, by now, the company, but people are just keeping it, and
actually, the truth is this: when poverty stifles people and prevents them from taking action. It's not when somebody is impoverished, they get so tired and they get overwhelmed with their problems. People say Nigerians are docile. It's not as if they are docile, but they are already overburdened and overwhelmed with problems, and they are even confused. They don't know what to do. Yes, they are. You know, you are talking about food insecurity here. You are talking about human insecurity there. You are talking about
power problem.
You are talking about domestic violence. You are talking about all kinds of issues. So, and when you look at it, yes, every Nigerian is affected one way or the other. But by the time you begin to go deeper, you find out that some sets of people are more affected than the others. For example, there are so many people in Nigeria now that don't even know where their next meal is coming from. And these people, we already know that statistically, globally, they said that a lot of us live below $1 per day. And that was like maybe 5-7 years ago. Then $1 was probably even had more value.
360 naira.
Yeah.
320, 360.
Now you look at even what $1 can buy now. So everything is really, really bad, and people are just disillusioned. It's not, they are tired. Nigerians are tired. If you notice something, people don't even complain again. They are just telling you that, please, let this government just go. Let's see what will happen. Let's 2023 just come, and let's see what happens post 2023. They don't have the energy to even complain. You understand? So it's not that they are docile in that sense, but they are just tired. Because even personally, I am tired.
So let me look at this 40,000 metric tons assorted grains from the National Strategic Grains Reserve to the needy Nigerians. Now, when the needy Nigerians, when we are talking about close to 200 million people, I'm looking at impact now, and I'm looking at how this will reach the poorest of the poor to ensure that, look,
there is very little that 40,000 metric tons can do. But my appeal is, let it just get to the people who need it the most, because we live in a country peopled by selfish people. And before you know it, some middlemen will be planning how to hijack this thing and then resell. Remember, even when grains were being sent to the northeast, to the IDP, some people were diverting it and reselling in places where we didn't have IDP. So that is the nature of our people. We had terrible situations back then. So there's no guarantee that it can't happen again. All we can do is appeal to the minister to ensure that they do a good job of ensuring that this gets to the people who need it the most. From what we have seen, our people who are fasting, especially in northern Nigeria, are the people who benefit the most, because those grains are grains that are dear to them. That is what they need most. But we should be looking for a way to solve this problem of insecurity so that people can access their farms. People who have farmed can harvest in peace. If once we do that, the prices of these food items will come down.